Oh, hello. Today, I wanted to talk about remote working. I've been doing it for over a year now, and I think I've gotten some pretty good tips out of all of the work I've been doing. My first tip is to make sure that your home is as comfortable as possible. And what I mean by that is make sure you have good artwork that you feel inspired by and that you enjoy. Make sure you have a comfy area to lounge in. Make sure you have a comfy desk area that, maybe inspires you more while you're doing work and also keeps your body from feeling too achy from sitting in it for too long. Obviously, in a corporate space, you wouldn't spend as much time at home because you're only home during the evenings when you're not working and on the weekends. But when you work remotely, you spend so much time in your house, and which is great. Honestly, what you'll see from this whole video is that I love remote working, but at times I was like, you know what? I need to buy that furniture piece that I've been holding on to in my Amazon cart because I need something that's going to inspire me, or I need something to sit on that's a little bit better than what I currently have. So don't be afraid to treat yourself, which is also something I'll talk about later. My second tip is to go visit coffee shops. Coffee shops are great because they offer you the chance to maybe interact with other people. You can interact with the baristas and they can be your best friends. And you get free Wi-Fi, and all you have to do is pay for a drink, which is awesome. And you can stay there for really however long you want up until they close. But I just really like them because it helps me get out of the house and gives me something to do outside. And I was reading this one thing that was talking about how people who work remote can sometimes go into, I don't want to say like a depressive state, but kind of like a state of mind where you're kind of going a little bonkers. And they said it's because you no longer have the opportunity to compare yourself to your peers like you would in a corporate space. So that's why I think coffee shops are that much better, because it gives you this opportunity to talk with people that are maybe doing similar work to you, other freelancers, other entrepreneurs, or other remote workers who are working for bigger corporations. So you can, hang out with them, exchange information, all that fun stuff. So honestly, coffee shops are just the best, and they're even great for having client meetings at. I have numerous client meetings in coffee shops. The old phrase is, you make deals on the golf course. Well, I like making deals in the coffee shops. So overall, coffee shops, 2 thumbs up. And then my next tip is to really treat yourself. It's kind of what I alluded to before, but you work remote now. And maybe you took the leap to be an entrepreneur, maybe you took the leap to be a freelancer, maybe you wanted to travel more and you finally got the guts to ask your company to work remotely. You deserve to treat yourself to things that make you comfortable and that bring you joy throughout the day. # Marie Kondo. But no, I know that in the times that I've decided to maybe hold off on purchasing something, I find myself constantly researching that product, or constantly going back to it thinking oh, maybe I should buy it, maybe I should get it. And I should have just honestly got it every time, because and as long as it's in your budget that you've planned out, I say go for it. And I feel like those little things are really what's gonna motivate you. Whether you're an entrepreneur, freelancer, remote worker, it's going to keep you pushing to do that much better work, because you're not holding yourself back as much. You're growing, you're thriving, if you will, which I think is a way better motivator than someone who, says that they grew their business or started something by just eating ramen noodles and not sleeping, because I just don't think that's sustainable, and I don't recommend it for anybody. Oh, and then one other thing I wanted to mention too was that I know I was watching videos like this one before deciding to work remote, and they all said that you should dress for your work from home life just like you would for your corporate life. And I think that's definitely true to a degree. I definitely like getting dressed up each day like I am going to present myself into, an office of people, or just people in general. And I think that does, light a little fire underneath my butt to get going on sales stuff or get going on projects. But I think that, again, in treating yourself, you shouldn't be afraid to maybe just stay in your sweats for a whole morning, because I know I wake up really early and waking up really early when it's dark out, I don't want to jump in the shower and get dressed right away. So I do work in my sweats a lot in the mornings. So don't be afraid to take advantage of that though, because like I said and previously, you deserve it, and you might have, taken a lot of risks to get to where you are today. So don't be afraid to take advantage of all the perks it offers. Hi again! I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe and click that notification button to be alerted whenever I drop a video. And feel free to follow me on other social channels like Instagram, which I'll link below. Other than that, have a wonderful day.